Nofap? Have you heard about this one?
No.
Okay, let me introduce it for you. So this is a movement. This is a thing. Okay, so this comes from Japanese comics.
Okay.
Let me introduce it for you. So
Okay.
in comics, in drawings, in comics, in manga. There was a thing where when they drew a character that was masturbating, a guy, a male masturbation. The guy was wanking his hand, and the letters that was shown on the screen was fap, like fap, 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 the sound like right? Was like fap, 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 like the like a throbbing movement or whatever,
Thank you for explaining why that's the name. Thank you.
So Nofap is like a movement that says that masturbation is actually not good for you, for guys. And it's actually
just for guys,
for
or
guys, yes.
Okay.
It's actually for guys. And this is apparently in the States. I love the States because the States, they got everything. Like, listen, all this crazy stuff
comes from there.
Or Canada or the States, somewhere there. Originally. So it's like an anti-masturbation movement, right? And they say that they need to spend prolonged periods of it's like what do you call this? Fasting. Mm-hmm. Don't you know? Have you heard this about fasting where it cleanses your gut and everything?
Not interested.
Yeah.
I like food too much. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Right. So apparently for them, this is a kind of similar because they say that masturbation it makes you like lose focus, and it makes you lose your energy, like because you're always thinking about masturbating and stuff like that. Like they say that not doing it focuses your attention. They help you with your moral values. Like focus on your moral values, right? Decreases. This improves concentration and gives you a sharper focus on your goals. Like it focuses like whatever you want to do. Because otherwise you're always thinking about like the instant reward. It's like TikTok,
Yeah.
Like okay, I'm just gonna go and do my thing, So, but apparently it's huge, But then, this is about
the
like
risk
of not doing it, because what do you think? What do you think about this? Do you think this is like crazy stuff from a bunch of losers that live with their parents? Or they live in their in-laws.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with it, right? Like when it said something about relationships, like if you're in a relationship, maybe you don't really need to as much, especially if they live with you, like.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder for how long are you avoiding masturbating for?
There's people that they say they spend years without doing it.
Are they monks? Like
yeah, and like.
And I'll tell you more. Listen, if you go to Reddit and you search for Nofap or something, you find like hordes of communities where the longer you spend without masturbation. The more OP, the more God mode, the more admire you are.
Are they having sex?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Just that.
Or are they just completely
No,
going...
they do.
They do? Because I mean...
They do have sex, but...
An outlet, right?
Yeah.
But they say... also they say that if you have a partner and you do Nofap, you go the Nofap way.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a way.
Of course, you deliver better in sex because like you give it all. You give 100%.
Okay.
With your girl.
I mean, if you're in a long-term relationship, it makes a bit more sense because you have other ways.
What do you think is like a healthy average for in general for
males?
For males, let's say. What do you think? What do you think?
Sometimes I ask them because I'm curious.
I say at least a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's healthy. But I want to see the female perspective on this one. Let's see.
It's once a day. I mean, it's not unhealthy, I would say. If it's like 10 times a day, I would probably be concerned. I'd be
So
like,
you say
if it's a job or something.
Yeah, you have too much time on your hands. I will find, during lockdown or the pandemic, I masturbated so much more. You were just working from home and you were just be like, okay, I'm so bored, okay, I'm just gonna do that.
I'm the person available to myself.
Yeah.
Como rollo, como una vez cada 2 días o algo, ¿no? ¿Sabes eso cómo se llama?
Fluctuate so much.
Yeah, same.
Varía mucho, ¿no? Las pajas, ¿no? En español se dicen pajas. Pajas is like masturbation for guys.
Okay.
For guys.
Pajas.
Oh, it's only for guys.
Y bueno, para chicas es de dedos.
Oh,
Dedos. ¿No? Pero por eso en chicos y para una persona, a guy that masturbates a lot compulsively, that's pajero.
Pajero.
A wanker.
A wanker, okay.
A wanker.
English, they say wanker.
Okay, wanker.
Do you have an American way of saying that? Un pajero, un pajillero, pajero?
Not that comes to mind, no. Just someone that jacks off all the time.
Maybe
we'd steal the wanker from the British.